live yet? Am I live? Good old Elgato capture card. Okay, confirmed. Confirmed? Yes, got the light. I am live. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the channel. Back to the channel. Back to another gaming stream. I'm really insecure with this Elgato capture card, so as always, do confirm you can hear me, that I'm not warbled, that I'm on the right mic, that all the other silly things that could go wrong are ways that I program this stream. Haven't done so, so I think I'm good now. I think this time, believe it or not, I actually have all the settings correct. So let me know, give me a confirmation if you can hear me okay. That would be great. Otherwise, I think we can go ahead and start in a moment here, as soon as I hear the all clear and see. Got a few people watching. That's good. Yeah, this wasn't planned or anything. I just decided to go ahead and do it. Let's see. Still waiting on anybody to tell me they can hear me. Can you just not hear me? Is that why nobody's answering me, or is just nobody listening to me? That's fine too. Coming through okay on the capture card software. So we shall see. Check on that and this. That's good. And that's good. All right. Well, looks like finally I got some confirmation there that people can hear me. Good, good. Yeah, I don't know why it's mono on headphones. I some setting in the capture card. I don't know. Not sure why. But let me go ahead and welcome people. So for Sound Engraver was first. Says I've missed you truly, Prof. I have definitely missed you as well. It's I've grown accustomed to seeing Sound Engraver's lovely face on Monday nights, but since she was traveling, I decided that I would go ahead and fill in the slot for her. And I thought it was going to, but it was kind of up in the air until just a little while ago. But I figure we'll play for an hour or two, see how far we can get. We are finished with Dantooine, I believe. I think we just need to go back and talk to the Jedi Council and then receive our marching orders to go to our first planet. So that's good. I think we'll go to Kashyyyk first. So that's good. Welcome to Owen Lister. Welcome to... I see that Wolftown Media has Owen Lister also doing the oh hey there. Oh no, he didn't do the hey there. He just said oh hey Sound Engraver. Don't know what that's from, what that reference is. But welcome to Wolftown Media as well. Melissa Harris and Sons. Let's see. Owen Lister said, just finished Mission Impossible movies with Mission Impossible Fallout. A lot of people said it was the best in the series after watching. I agree with them. I've seen the first one, which I thought was okay, but that was it. Sound Engraver says sound stereo on devices like tablets and phones. That's weird. I don't know. It's got to be the capture card software or something. That's bizarre. Not sure why. So, all right. A little crackling, but not too bad. It said that that's usually what they say, or what you guys say every time I do this. It's got to be the card software. Let me see if it's is it a crackling like the gain is too loud, because I can turn that down on the software midway through, or as I'm going here. But crackling, I don't know, because this is the same setup I use in StreamYard. When we're streaming and there's no crackling there, it's the same everything. I just moved it over to my chair rather than the Fortress of Solitude in there. So, all right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. Go ahead and load up our game here. And why isn't this working? There we go. Awesome. Darth Malak. Keep wanting to say Malgus from the Deceived and the Star Wars The Old Republic Online. Oh, shoot, we've got turn the audio on my headphones here. Those off. Okay, now. That should work. Yeah, there we go. That sweet opening again. Let's see.
From the face of the galaxy.
Miss Harris has got Jake Puppet Master figures. Interesting. I'm never into Puppet Master, but I know that's a lot of people follow that. Sonic River says the crackling doesn't impede the audio. Yeah, it must be a hardware thing. Yeah. Audio's coming in pretty loudly. Does it need to be lower? I think we had this in a good mix between my voice and the gameplay last time, but I can always adjust while we're going along here, so just let me know. Big Al! Hello, Big Al. Just dropping by to say hi. Big Al's too cool to stick around for gaming streams. He doesn't have time for that. But good to see you there.
To the dark side.
Oh, I just love this game.
This is but a taste of the dark side.
I mean, as cool as it would be to get a movie version of this, I just don't trust anybody to do it correctly. I almost think when it comes around to Hollywood actually able to make a good Star Wars movie again in 10 or 20 years or so, I almost feel like they should probably just do this as an animated series. Just, you know, I don't want it's too important. I don't want people messing it up. Alright, so we had just come out of the temple that the council sent us to go check out. And I had Bastila and Zabar there with me. So now it's time. I think I've taken care of all of the little side quests on Dantooine. I think. At least so far. Some of the side quests from Knights of the Old Republic 2 start to run in my mind. Like clearing out the Mandalorians. Maybe I haven't done that yet. Let me check the menu here in a second after we fight the Cat Hounds. Let's see. Thunder Graver says with the drama, it's loud with your talking, but background should be good. I don't quite know what that means, Thunder Graver. I'm sorry. With the drama. Alright, so when the drama's going on, the music and everything, it's loud with my talking. Oh, the background is a little loud for my talking, but in general my talking's okay. I think that's what you mean. I know it's difficult question that I'm asking, not very clearly anyway. Big Al says, I've been killing pigs today. That's Big Al's gaming. Angry Birds. That's what he's talking about, Kent. Angry Birds, yeah. Oh, and Lister, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Thank you very much, sir. So maybe this will sell you on Fallout. In the end, Tom Cruise beats the heck out of Cavill. Now that's a good selling point right there, definitely. Yeah, Gennady. I forget how you pronounce his name, but the guy who did the first Clone Wars, right? Yeah, he's good. Good. Okay, Sound Engraver says the music is too loud. Is the music too loud for you guys? In general? I'm just asking in general, because I know Sound Engraver has got the perfect ears. I think I can turn the music down. I know I can turn my mic down. Let's see if I can turn the music down a little bit. Oh, the thing is, though, let's wait here. Alright, so you heard the music. Now let me, talk to somebody and see if because the music's one thing, but see if the dialogue is too loud or if that'll be too low when I turn it down.
How can I help? No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I mean, I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Never trust those girls who just say they have an academic crush on you. Yeah, they're yours. They just haven't realized it yet. Our relationship? Is this some kind of clumsy come on?
I was referring to the bond we share, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whoa, guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
Okay, I'll answer a few questions.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
I was a scout. The fleet recruited me for my skills.
Good. On which planet were you born?
Derelia in a remote system. Why?
Excellent. Your current age is?
Wasn't all this in my service records?
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
And what did you find out?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Alright, so, cool little dialogue there. Also, how does the dialogue sound, the dialogue audio? If that's, if you think that needs to stay where it is, then I have to leave the dramatic music a little higher as it is. But if you could still hear it, if I turn it down a little bit, I'll happily turn it down. Dialogue's a great volume, Sound Engraver says. Okay, cool. Game sounds clear and loud, but you're muffled a bit. Al always says I'm muffled. I don't know what to do about it. It's the same setup I always use. I think it's a hardware thing, guys, but you will have to deal with me being muffled, I'm afraid. Yeah, I know the Puppet Master stuff, Melissa Harris, it's just never been my thing, but yeah, not a lot of people are into it. Oh, and Lister, the sass is strong with her. Indeed. Sound Engraver says, Prof, that was such a dig at me. I first had an academic crush on you. It was true. Yeah. Sound Engraver says, no, I first had just like, I had an academic crush on you. I was like, uh-huh. He thinks the lady doth protest too much. That's just, you know, and she did. Kent says how things ended up. I prove this. Oh, I think you're talking to somebody else. All right. Let me check the log, because I do feel like there's, or I think there, it's just sense that there's one more quest that I haven't done yet. Messages, active quests, Mandalorian raiders. You have encountered some of the Mandalorian raiders plaguing Dantooine and slain them. They did not seem as organized or as powerful as you have been led to believe. Perhaps you have not yet met their most powerful members. Okay, those of you who have played this before, do I need to leave and come back, or is there still something Mandalorian-wise that I'm supposed to do here? Because I am not, I'm not sure. I returned the droid to the lady. I fixed the two families. I got the two kids together there. But I do still have to do, to take down the Mandalorian leader. Let's see. Welcome to Trooper. Welcome to Samuel Proctor as well. That's the temple I just came from. I don't want to spend too much time wandering around Dantooine. I mean, we can always come back, too. But, in fact, we do have to come back at some point. So, yeah. What to mean? I think you've had your fill of slaughtering Mandos. Yeah, cool. So, yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and go back to the council and report on all the stuff we just did. all the stuff we found out about the Star Forge. Because if you remember, just to kind of catch you up on the story there, we went into that temple, which is where Revan and Malak had gone into when they were still Jedi, before they'd fallen to the dark side. And this was a temple they had gone into to, where am I going? There we go. An old temple ruins there on Dantooine. And they found this remains that the Infinite Empire, the origins of the Star Wars universe, they had created this weapon called the Star Forge, which itself was like a planet-killing weapon, sort of like a Death Star thing, but it also was a factory for ships. And they realized that this must have been how Revan and Malak had come back from the dark side of space with such a huge armada all of a sudden. So we found out about that, but the Star Forge is hidden somewhere, and we have to go to different planets to get the little bit more information, like, because the clues about the Star Forge are hidden on different planets. So that's what we found out. So now it's time for us to go back and report it to the Council and see what they end up sending us on.
Have you found the Mandalorian raiders yet?
I killed some of them on the plains.
Good. Good. Put them down like the animals they are. But now that you've killed some of them, they won't stop until you've defeated their leader. You must find him and kill him too.
I will come back if I find their leader.
Thank you, young Jedi.
Huh. So the leader is out there somewhere. This is gonna bug me. Let me just do a quick run around. Longest running superhero, or Kent says, no, sorry, what I meant was the fact that you guys are now a couple supports Professor Geek's theory that an academic crush fades into a garden variety crush. Indeed it does! I don't know if I like garden variety. I like to think that Sound Engraver has a super mega amazing crush on me, but you know, if garden variety just kind of helps you wrap your head around it, because people aren't able to conceive of a crush that large, it's okay. That's me talking about the crush I have on her. How amazing she is. It's been hard this weekend. She was out visiting her father. Usually on Sunday nights we jump on stream and watch some movies together or something, but I handled it like a big boy. Alright, slay some cat hounds, get some experience points. But I've been here, so I'll check the map here in a second after this battle. I didn't forget about the Mandoliner Multimedia. I just couldn't remember if he shows up now or if I have to go somewhere else and come back and get him. And that little dialogue with that guy kind of clued me in that maybe I still need to fight him here. I just couldn't remember, because I feel like, or I thought anyway, that I had actually gone through every level of the map, but I guess I hadn't, so... Dantooine's kind of a wide, sprawling map, too, and all the fields sort of look the same, so I can get easily lost in it. Check the map here. Path to the south. And see, the directions of the map aren't exactly helpful. These are paths to the south. Well, I can tell that because they're entranceways pointing down. Thank you very much. Sound Engraver says, I'm blushing. To make you blush, I talked about the prof to my dad. Like Foster to Thor, you told your dad about me? That's right. That's right. Yep, I was a little nervous about that. A little nervous, I won't lie. What's over there? Is that the bridge? Or is that, Alright, here's where we slew the Mandalorians the last time. So I already took care of that. Looks like we missed something there. No, it's empty. Alright, so that's one of the grounds to the, to one of the families, but what's over here? To me to say, usually shows up at random after you slaughtered his pack, if I recall. Okay, so I slaughtered his pack. Does he show up right there where I just was? Was that the random place he tends to show up at? Oh, I forgot to loot this place. Yeah, showing up at random sounds right, because now it seems like I remember last time I played it, I was wondering the same thing. Where is he? Where is he? And it said he just has to randomly show up. So if he doesn't show up here for me in a few, then I'll just come back to him. But hopefully he will. I'll go enter the Sandral ground so it'll reload this map. Are we getting a little too saccharine for you there, Trooper? Sorry, not sorry. Is this the Force Cave we went to? Yeah, it's the Crystal Cave. Sometimes you have to go into not only the next map, but like a map over before the earlier one resets. So, just trying that. Hendrix, the way of the Jedi, loot everybody you find. I know, I don't like that, but the game's kind of set up to where you need to do that, you know? I mean, you don't need to, I guess, but you don't lose any light side points for it or gain any dark side points. So.
The Force fights with me. There.
I don't know. Don't know where he is. I might just have to come back for him. You know, it's the game point of these gameplays is people can get the story. And I don't really want to belabor my hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever I have to play just running around Dantooine waiting for the game to spawn and win me. But we will come back and handle the villain eventually, so we can finish out the quest. I'll just kind of take the long way around. Centigrade says the ambience in that temple is eerie. Yeah, the Crystal Cave. Yeah, that was eerie. Yeah, it was well done. I feel like I should be burning calories with all this running around. There's no fast travel. Well, there is fast travel back to the ship and back on certain places. It's the Matali grounds. So, I'm going to go back this way, I believe. Oh yeah, like you fight the spiders, yeah. What's in the ambience cave there. Just searching. Playing this game actually reminds me I need to email back Matt Wilkins. Because he'd email me again. We're gonna team up for some streams. And RJ from Fourth Age. I need to get in touch with him again. Come back here and fight me. Where are you going? Alright, now I'm completely turned around. I have no idea where I am. Alright, need to go to the right, I believe. No. Straight, I think. And that's Matali. Alright, I'm gonna try left. I get so turned around in Dantooine. Push comes to shove, I can always just fast travel back to my ship. But yeah, Grove, here I am, going the right way. Getting a lot of experience slaying Cathans.
The Force fights.
Wait a minute, that's the way I came. Urgh. I think. I don't know. Don't know what I'm doing. I'll just fast travel back here. We'll see if the Mandalorian might be over there. Dirty Mandalorians. Unless they're Canderous. I love those flying creatures in the sky. Can't remember what they were. There we go. There's my bridge. I could have done fast travel, but I kind of just... It was like a point of pride at that point. Like, no, I will find the way back by myself. Typical man, right? I'm not going to ask for directions. I actually have no problem asking for directions. I am very directionally challenged in general. But, you know, you play video games so you can have this sort of false sense of accomplishment. And a false sense of... qualification in the world. I'm going around in circles again. Alright, I'm fast traveling. There goes my false sense of qualifications. Return to Ebonhawk. Let's see. The rock formation, Puff. Go back. What time he's trying to give me directions. Sorry. Flying manta rays. I know, that's what they look like, right? Alright, we'll go report in with the Jedi Council, get a little bit more of the story here. Because that's, you know, kind of the core plot.
Ah, you have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
We found an incomplete star map and mention of something called a star forge.
This news of a star forge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the star forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this star forge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The star forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The star forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the star forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Dantooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the star forge.
I'm ready to do the Council's will.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I to undertake this task alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two.
not just
a connection
academic.
that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
There are others I want to join me.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can count on me. I will not fail.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side
Is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
All right, so we are off to Kashyyyk. To Kashyyyk. I did it again. To Kashyyyk to see the Wookiee homeworld, and it's really sweet. The graphics and everything, and the way they designed it in this game's really good. Let me get to the super chat. I saw Owen Lister, but it was in the middle of the scene there, so I didn't want to break up the flow. But thank you very much, Owen Lister, for the $9.99 super chat. Very generous of you. It says I just came up with an idea called the Hero series, where I have 3 separate superhero universes to tell different stories in different settings and genres. No crisis events or anything, just stories. That's really cool. That's basically what DC was doing before they did their Crisis. You know, you said you're not going to have crises, and that's cool, because I really thought that was great. I think even though we had amazing stories come after the Crisis, I really think that devolving all these universes together, clumping them together, was ultimately a mistake. I mean, again, wonderful stories came after it, definitely, but how cool was it to keep having Earth 2 and you know, yeah, that's how you do it. You know, it was cool. I think I talked to this guy, Deezer on the toilet. Padawan, a word, if I may. There are many rumors about your most recent meeting with the Jedi Council. There is talk that they are sending you on a mission to help us against Malak and the Sith. How do you know the Council gave me a mission? I saw you going into the council chambers. You were in there for some time. I naturally assumed the council had given you a task to perform. Please understand that I am not asking you to reveal anything that could endanger the Order or the Republic. Whatever task the council has given you is for your ears, not mine. I only wanted to wish you well and to warn you to be careful. There are many evils out there, many dangers. The Sith are not the only minions of the dark side. What could be more dangerous than the Sith? Master Doric has been training me to succeed him as chronicler here at the Academy in my studies. In my studies, I have come across tales of creatures that are born of the dark side, monsters of pure evil. The worst of these abominations is the Tarantetic, a beast that feeds on the blood of those who are strong in the Force. Over the centuries, many Jedi have fallen to their ravenous hunger. What makes this creature so dangerous? The Tarantetic is a predator, and we Jedi are its prey. They are incredibly strong with a primal cunning, and they have an inborn resistance to the Force. There are some who believe the Tarantetic is a monster bred by the ancient Sith. Fortunately, the Tarantetic is quite rare. They only dwell in the most dangerous and darkest of places. In fact, one has not been seen in nearly 40 years. Sounds like they're extinct. This is not the first time the Tarantetic they're going to keep making me say that word, have vanished for long periods of time. Many believe they lay dormant for years only to rise and hunt when the power of the dark side waxes full. I fear Malak's rise may have woken these creatures from their dormant state. Once the Sith are beaten, I would not be surprised if the Council organized another great hunt to try and exterminate them. The Great Hunt? What's that? The Great Hunt was organized by the Jedi Council shortly after the war against Exar Kun. Jedi were scattered throughout the galaxy, helping to rebuild from the devastation. Many Jedi vanished during this period, disappearing from a variety of worlds without warning. We did not know they had been slain until their mutilated bodies began to be discovered. The council investigated and discovered the Terran Tetetic were behind the killings. It was decided that the galaxy had to be purged of the Terran Tetetic are an abomination. They are ruthless engines of death and destruction. The council had no choice but to destroy them for the greater good of the galaxy. Many Jedi banded together and journeyed to the planets that were suspected of harboring the Terran Tetetic. The Great Hunt did not rest until the creatures had been slain, or almost all. There are still rumors of Terran Tetetic on the planet of Korriban, the dark world some believe to be the birthplace of the Sith. That is where Exar Kun was corrupted during the First Sith War. They never went to Korriban. The Council, fearing more Jedi might fall to the dark side, declared the Great Hunt was officially over, though 3 Jedi were appointed to continue the work. The work of killing the Terran Tetetic, you mean? The Jedi chosen to continue the hunt on their own were Durin Keldroma, Gun Han Saresh, and Shayla Nur. These 3 shared a powerful bond, and each of them was devoted to the fight. This is all stuff in the comics. The Council felt that together they would be able to defeat the Terran Tetetic they found, and supporting each other, they could resist the temptations of the Korriban and lure of the dark side. But none of the 3 survived. Their master felt them become one with the Force when they left this world. He believed they were slain by one of the monsters they sought. The Council felt it was too dangerous to send anyone else in search of their remains, so their exact fate is not known. But let their deaths serve as a warning to you, Padawan. Thanks for your warning. I'll be careful. A final warning as you go, Padawan. Do not underestimate the Terran Tetetic. If you do, you may suffer the same fate as those who disappeared from the Great Hunt. Alright. That was lengthy. But yeah, good stuff. He's referencing a lot from the comics. The Old Republic, or not Old Republic comics? Yeah. Get mixed up on the names of them. Got them over there on my shelf, though. Anybody got anything for me here? Just checking. Tagging. Lister said there's vampires in Star Wars universe now. Well, then again, we apparently have zombies, so why not? Let's add werewolves to the mix where we're at it. We already have werewolves too, if you count the Shistovanians. The Wraiths, remember?
Yeah, what do you want?
Give me some adrenal stimulants.
Hey, don't worry. I think you've got enough there as it is. You don't want to overload yourself on stims. Otherwise, you might destroy your adrenal system. A real warrior knows his own limits and doesn't overestimate himself. There anything else you need?
Fine then. No. Made me feel like a druggie.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
I never remember, because him and then the T3 giving you the spikes. Never remember exactly how many they stop at, so I always try to get the limit. Can you construct a programming stack for me, T3? Cool, got another one. Alright, let's talk to Juani, get any dialogue there out, and then we'll go to Kashyyyk. Kashyyyk! This game.
I feel I must apologize for the way I acted towards you before, in the Grove. It was wrong of me.
You thought the dark side had consumed you. It is nothing.
I am sorry for attacking you. I am sorry for thinking you would only try to kill me. I hope that by helping you in your task, I may redeem myself in your eyes, and in my own.
Don't worry, Juani. I forgive you.
Thank you. It is most reassuring to know that you can forgive me, even though I tried to take your life. I can only hope that, in our time journeying together, I will succeed.
Alright. Karth is our pilot. Oops, anybody in here yet? Nope. This is the galaxy map, the Ebon Hawk's onboard navigational computer. When you are ready to leave Dantooine, you can use the galaxy map to travel to other planets around the galaxy. Alright, I'm going to save us here.
How can I help?
You have something you want to ask me?
I do. How did you know?
Well, you keep staring at me. See anything you like?
You are easily the vainest, most arrogant man I have ever met. Besides, I know you can't be serious, since I was purposefully not staring in your direction. I am a Jedi, remember? I have far too much mental discipline to reveal what goes on inside my mind with such obvious physical clues. My thoughts remain hidden, including whatever my feelings are for you. I mean, whatever I feel... whatever I think about you.
You're so cute when you're embarrassed.
That is you. Why must you be so impossibly infuriating? You know very well what I am really talking about. I am referring to the bond between us, the one the Jedi Council spoke of. Our connection allows us glimpses into each other's mind. We can feel some of what the other feels, and what I feel within you troubles me. A Padawan must receive considerable training. They must learn to control their emotions and darker impulses, for you and for everyone around you.
What do you think I should do?
I don't think there's much you can do. If things were different, I would recommend several years of training under one of the Jedi Masters, but I fear that won't be possible. Thankfully, you've exhibited a degree of compassion and self-control up to this point. I sincerely hope you can maintain these traits in the future. We must all resist the influence of the dark side. It's everything we are fighting against. This is doubly important for you, with your natural affinity for the Force.
I will try.
That's good to hear. Without the proper training, however, I'm afraid you will find the path difficult even with the best of intentions. There's great danger ahead for both of us. Our destinies are intertwined. Everything one of us does will have consequences for the other. Any reckless behavior on your part is likely to affect me as well.
Let's see, you won't do anything to hurt you. It works both ways, doesn't it? You could help me stay strong.
Yes, that is true. I will do my best to guide you, but I am no master. Not yet. And there are times when I find the sheer strength of your power almost overwhelming. Your power could be a gift or a curse. When you need guidance or advice or support, I will do my best to help you stay on the path of the light.
I would appreciate any help you could offer.
I only hope I have the wisdom to help you through the dark times. But for now, we should return to our mission.
Alright, well, Lister says forgiveness is true strength, or nobody will be able to move on. Indeed. Indeed. But Lister said, did she say elegant? I missed that part. Sanagra says, Odin talks to her like you talk to me, Prof. I know. That's why I was laughing. You're so cute when you're embarrassed. Where do you think I learned it all? Alright. Now we talk to Karth to see if anything else is going on with him, and then we'll go to Kashyyyk.
Yes. What does it matter that much? Why can't you just leave it be? I just don't trust easily, and for good reasons, which are my own.
You can stuff your reasons.
Anyone? Fine. Here goes. 5 years ago, the Jedi had just while we were still weak. Nobody knew what to think, least of all me. Our heroes had become turned on us as well and joined their cause. Malak and Revan and the Sith deserve to die for what they've done, but the...
You say that with such hatred.
Never mind. Let's just continue with what we were doing. I'd rather not talk about it.
Alright. Had something there. Live while keeping the monsters competent. Interesting. He's writing competent monsters. Without knowing specifics of your story, but there are all kinds of limitations you can do. You can have...
Lord Malak, the staff... Meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by... Yes, Lord Malak. He served under me when I still followed the Republic. Kalo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when...
I'm hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Kalo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee.
Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me. There is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Kallo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malik.
Yeah, Sound Engraver, I see there is a lot of buffering on the YouTube there. Don't know, I did just turn the Wi-Fi off on my phone. Maybe that'll help, hopefully. Otherwise, I don't know. I'd have to shut down the stream to reduce the bitrate. But it's pretty low. As is. So here's the vision that I'm having for the Star Forge on Kashyyyk there. So basically the gist of that cutscene was Kallo Nord, the bounty hunter that we fought on Terrace, out that Carth Onasi, the pilot, his old commanding officer, has joined the Sith and is fighting under Darth Malak right now. So there's a connection that Carth had. Talk about trust issues, right? The Force has given us a vision like the one we shared.
A vision like the one we shared on Dantooine. Did you see it? Of course. You must have. The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not have expected to find the alien technology of a star map here.
It looked like the star map was on the forest floor.
The Wookiees of Kashyyyk make their home high among the Rosha branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
All right. So right away on Kashyyyk, there's not a lot of fighting yet. Just checking our supplies in the cargo hold. Something's not right. Not right? What do you mean? Someone's been in the emergency stash of food. Mission and I asked everyone, but nobody knows anything about it. You might want to check out the food stores the next time you're in the cargo hold. I like this little side mission. Let me go check that out now. But what I was saying is, in Kashyyyk, you don't really have any fighting yet until you descend into some, or you go farther into some lower levels, or further levels. So I'm gonna, in my party, I'm gonna keep Zabar and Mission with me at first, because Zabar's actually got a lot of, obviously, backstory with him and Kashyyyk. Cargo hold, there we go. Check on the supplies. Strangely, the food storage seems to have been disturbed recently. No one in the party would have done this, so there must be some other explanation. Examine the supplies more closely. There are no half-eaten or torn pages to indicate the theft was from pests or vermin. It looks like someone, unknown person, has been conducting clandestine raids on your stores. Whoever the thief is, they managed to avoid detection by you or your companions so far. Maybe a thorough search of the ship will reveal the stowaway. Sorry. Samuel Proctor said, I only heard half the answer to my question due to the buffering. Can you say that again? Without knowing the specifics of your story, I really don't know exactly what to tell you, but you can have, there are a lot of tricks, like, you know, your monster isn't at full strength yet. Whatever kind of monster you have, you know, they're waiting for the full moon, or they're waiting for so many more pieces to fall into place, a sacrifice, or his strength is, you know, slowly growing. That's one easy way to do it. Another is to have the heroes unknowingly discover, you know, or catch him off guard or something like that, or you know, catch him at a time of day when he's not at full strength. I mean, it just depends on what kind of monster it is, but that's you know, one possible way to do it. Oh, enlister for another $9.99. Thank you, sir. Says, if you don't mind if I humble brag a little, I'm happy I got some reactions to my Jack Kirby inspired piece I did yesterday. Maybe I might make another. That was really good. It was, like I said, it was really dynamic. Did you take like a Jack Kirby image and kind of, you know, do your own version of it, or but that was really good. The proportions, and you could see the movement in it. It was quite a different and more dynamic, active scene than just some of the static sort of character study images you've shown us. This appears to be some type of hidden smuggling compartment. Without proper codes, you will not be able to open it.
No problem. Didn't work.
I think you have to come back out, come back in a time or two. I'll look it up if I can't do it right now. You think you hear a soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop to listen, it disappears. Do you know anything about the planet we're on? I have been away from Kashyyyk a long time, but things look the same as I left them. Slavers still hold my people prisoner. I'm not sure what I could tell you, or even what I would want to. You are an outsider here too. It angers me. Oh, that's right, he can make grenades. I want you to make me a grenade. There you are, one grenade. Careful. I wonder if you could help me with a problem. Unless you want something threatened or a door bashed in, you should ask someone else. Maybe we'll talk later. Very well. Alright. Got my grenade from him. Let me go see if that triggered anything. I forget the, what you have to do here. Forget if you have to leave the ship and come back later, or what. You think you hear the soft patter of footsteps behind you, but when you stop to listen, they disappear. Urgh.
No problem. Didn't work.
Forget how you trigger this, but there's the mystery. There we go.
Kipuna, bonana kichu.
And of course she's speaking a language we don't understand. A little girl, where did you come from?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
I don't understand what you're saying. Calm down, little girl, I won't hurt you.
Mucho shakapaka.
I still don't understand you. She frowns and looks at you helplessly.
Mucho shakapaka.
Can you tell me your name? Does the name Lure Arca ring a bell? What about Rundil Utsulam? The girl looks at you quizzically, not understanding. Can you tell me your name? The girl looks at you puzzled. Point to yourself. My name is Odin Skyfighter. You are?
Mucho shakapaka.
Sasha. Your name is Sasha, right?
Mucho shakapaka.
She nods. How did you get on the ship, Sasha? Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Many of the words you're speaking are Mandalorian.
Kipuna, bonana kichu.
Mandalore, that's your word for Mandalorians. So do you know of them?
Selima wanga kunbikin.
But are you a Mandalorian child then? I can understand Mandalorian, but your words are all mixed up.
Tonki ba. Tonki ba non tontek.
That panel, that's what Leifsa means. You sleep there? Leifsa means sleep?
Tong abuk shami.
Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba Kipuna, Bonanak.
The panel, all of this, it's your home. Leisva means home.
Kipuna,
The
Bonanak.
girl smiles.
Dong abuk shami no nok. Dong abuk shami no nok.
You're hiding.
Tonki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bitkin.
Bristag, what is that?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
It's your home, is it that?
Mucho shakapaka.
The girl waves a hand about.
Tonki ba non tontek. Dong abuk shami. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek. Tonki ba non tontek. Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka.
Bristag, it means starship, doesn't it?
Dong abuk shami no nok.
You're hiding in the starship. It's your home. I understand.
Mucho shakapaka.
You said that before. What is Gondisen?
Mucho shakapaka.
Something about me? Yes, but what?
Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no nok. Mucho shakapaka.
This is getting a little tedious, but you gotta figure it all out.
Mucho shakapaka. Mucho shakapaka. Dong abuk shami no nok.
It's something like you like. Yes, Gondisen means you like it.
Mucho shakapaka.
You like me. I understand.
Selima wanga kun bitkin.
Nah, Abs, you said that when I first found you.
Kipuna, Bonanak kichu.
Abs means hit. Is that it?
Kipuna, Bonanak kichu.
So abs is to hurt. Not abs means not hurt. Is that it?
Tonki ba non tontek.
I understand. No, I won't hurt you.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Is that all one phrase?
Kipuna, Bonanak kichu.
The floor. Nangis means floor?
Kipuna, Bonanak kichu.
That could be anything. I don't get it.
Tonki ba non tontek. Kipuna, Bonanak kichu. Kipuna, Bonanak kichu.
You're not speaking now. Nagis means now. Nagis is not now or before.
Kipuna, Bonanak kichu. Dong abuk shami no nok.
It's a part of the ship, a room.
Mucho shakapaka.
You mean food, don't you? Yum is food.
Selima wanga kun bitkin.
You want food now. You're hungry.
Tonki ba non tontek. Selima wanga kun bitkin. Tonki ba non tontek. Mucho shakapaka. Tonki ba non tontek.
So Tabed means tell me about. I get it.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Communicate with Shasta in her language.
Mucho shakapaka.
There's someone here who will take you home, Loraka Kestawan Ulisifsa. He's the one that we met. Remember on Dantooine when we met the Twi'lek who was looking for the daughter of the farmer? I think that's what we're talking about here.
Dong abuk shami no nok.
Yes, you can go home. Okay, so I am going to... I just gotta finish off these quests, and the poor girl needs to go home. So I'm actually gonna go back to Dantooine and see if he's there. Alright, sorry, that was kind of long and roundabout, but you gotta figure out the girl's language to help her. I think a Wookiee sounds like in English. I imagine a very Scottish accent. Interesting. Well, Hanhar, the Wookiee with the speech impediment, and the Thrawn trilogy is the one that Al always kind of mimics. See, you're on this quest. Better do right by this girl, Prof. Oh, you know I will, Wolfie. You know I will. I'm gonna go take her back to the Twi'lek, who will, Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta do some fighting here.
Incoming fire!
Bam. Bam. 3. Let me stop staring into the sun. It'll help me out. Bam. 2. 1 more. About. Yes! Got it. I know, Samurai Park just looks like she's stabbing herself with the EpiPen every time she hits her leg, I know. Okay. Take this poor girl to the Twi'lek that's looking for her to take her back to her father. Then back to Kashyyyk, I promise. I will not end the stream tonight without walking around Kashyyyk a little bit so everybody can see it. Love that. Those graphics are just so amazing, aren't they? This was in 2000. 2000 or 2002? I think it's 2000 when this came out. It's crazy. It's for the first Xbox. All right. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
You wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did. I wanted to speak to you about our mission and what lies ahead for us. It seems fate, or the Force, is driving us into a confrontation with the Dark Lord. You must prepare yourself for when we face Malak. The confrontation will be difficult for you. I remember how hard it was when I first faced Revan.
Is it true you killed Darth Revan?
It's true that due to my battle meditation, I was with the Jedi strike team that boarded Revan's ship. We did not kill Revan, however.
But killing Revan is what you're famous for. So who killed Revan then?
Our mission was to capture Revan if possible. It was Malak who turned on his own master, firing upon Revan's ship while we were still on board it. It was his desire to kill us and his master both. Thankfully, we narrowly escaped the vessel as it exploded.
But you would have killed Revan eventually, right?
As I said, we were there to capture Revan alive. The Jedi do not believe in killing their prisoners. No one deserves execution, no matter what their crimes. Remember that Revan and Malak were once great Jedi, heroes in every sense of the word. They demonstrate the danger of the dark side to us all. I'm sorry, we really shouldn't speak of this anymore. The memory of my confrontation with Revan is painful. Let's return to the mission, please.
Hey, you were the one that wanted to talk to me. Okay, where's the guy? Here he is. Greetings, Sentient. May I take a moment of your time for a question? Go ahead. Represent a human citizen on Dantooine in the name of Rundil Silim. His ranch had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. There is a stowaway on my ship by the name of Sasha. This is most exciting news, Sentient. Are you certain of this? You can come on board and see her if you like. I do not make it a habit to board the vessels of strange humans, but I might make an exception this once. Are you certain the human is Sasha? Yes, I am. She only speaks a smattering of Mandalorian, but I was able to figure it out. You have convinced me, Sentient, that your stowaway is indeed the one I seek. Would you allow me to see her? Certainly, I will bring you to my ship. Let us go there now. I am most anxious to see her. Though you have aged, young Sentient, I do believe you are indeed the one I seek. I am here to return you to your father. I see that Odin Skyfighter was correct about your linguistic difficulties. I am positive that your parents can assist you with that. Calm yourself, child. I will take you home. Something, Sasha. Thank you for your assistance, Sentient. I am sure the girl's parents will be most appreciative of your efforts. Light side points gained, experience points gained. Sweet. Alright. Now we can go back to Kashyyyk. Now I've got to help the poor children find their parents. Oh, and no one asked, but I'll give you the update on Alyssa anyway. She is much, much better now. She is, she's even off the pain medicine that she had to be on for a couple of days. She hasn't needed it. She's healing up nicely, so hopefully that'll continue to be the case. Check back in with the chat. Wolf Envy said, this redeems you for the droid. All is forgiven. Wow. It's quite a lot. I appreciate it, Wolfie. Well, Lister said, if you and your friends were in the Star Wars universe, I'd imagine you and Sound Engraver as Jedis, while Fan Man and Al are basically smugglers. Al would be a Wookiee, and Fan Man would be a Han. Yeah. Could see that. Definitely. Yep. Definitely Jedis for Sound Engraver and I. Beautiful Kashyyyk. Yeah, she hadn't needed the message yesterday or today, Sound Engraver. It's been really good. I meant to text you that, but I think I got distracted or didn't want to bug you while you're visiting your dad. All right. So I'm going to take Mission and Zabar with me right now. Senator said, will we have a force bond? Indeed. Indeed we would. Greetings to you. While I am pleased to welcome you to planet G5623, I do not see your ship on my docking schedule. The Zerka Corporation will see to your needs, of course, but there will be a 100 credit docking fee in advance, I fear. Docking fee? Why do I need to pay that? This outpost is remote, expensive to maintain. The 100 credits will ensure that it remains here for your use, of course. Upon collection of the correct fees, I will extend what resources the Zerka Corporation can offer. I'm sure you understand. I don't remember if force persuading him earns you dark side points. I don't remember. I don't want to risk it though. I might just pay him the 100 credits. Let's see. Wolfden Media says, unlike the social progressives, I believe in forgiveness and redemption. It's very true. Very true. Yeah, well, I agree. Wolfden to be a Mandalorian. I don't remember this. Let's see. Let me look it up real quick. If you guys remember too, let me know. If force persuading, I don't want to earn dark side points, but it would increase your persuade abilities, I think. I forget. Side. Well, I can't figure it out, so I'm going to, even in the Star Wars universe, you can't escape docking fees. I know. I'll try the Force Persuade. Success! Perhaps you don't need to pay the docking fee. Any services you need will be more to make up for it. I see you have a Wookiee with you. Can I assume you understand their language? For a fee, Zerka Corporation can provide a translator for you during your visit. That will not be necessary. Very well, though only the most adaptive people seem to comprehend the Wookiee language, such as it is. Now then, please follow me to our information center. I will answer any further questions here. Yay! No more dark side points. Cool. Alright. Let me, level up mission. See, she's my demolitions and computer use person and security. Okay.
Sure.
All right, follow this dude down. Yeah, great music for Kashyyyk, and I love the look of the place too. I like that it's like sort of a purple hue. It's pretty cool. This guy walks infuriatingly slow.
If you've got business with Zerka Corporation, take it to the director's office.
I wasn't aware we were giving tours now. Believe me.
Jerk.
3 restraining collars failed on the last shipment. The buyer was not pleased.
So, the Zerka Corporation has been enslaving the Wookiees, of course. Kashyyyk, my home. I should have prepared you for coming here, but I don't know if I've prepared myself. Prepared me? What do you mean? I didn't leave Kashyyyk voluntarily. Mission must have told you how I was fleeing slavers, but there was more. I am an exile. The slavers on Kashyyyk only took me after I was forced to leave my village home 20 years ago. Why were you forced to leave? My brother made deals with the slavers and allowed them to get a foothold. I found out and attacked him. The The fight was stopped, but my father did not believe me when I told him about my brother's actions. I was made an exile, disowned by my home and people. I should not be here. They will not accept me back. Why didn't your father believe you? When I attacked my brother, I was so mad, I used my claws. You don't understand what that means to a Wookiee. Our claws are tools, not weapons. To use them in battle is to become an animal. It is madness without honor. I am forever a mad claw in the eyes of my people. Nothing I say is to be trusted. They were right to cast me out. Time has passed. Things will have changed. The slavers are still here. This dock is theirs. I doubt anyone has risen to try and fight. Nothing has changed. I just hope I can prove myself to my people. It will be difficult to make them listen. I just don't know. We'll deal with that if we have to. Let's go. I don't have much hope. So you get a nice little backstory for Zabar here.
Greetings to you. Something I can get for you?
Kindly direct your inquiries to me. Matton is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much. So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off,
gross.
Parts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor fellow. He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Do you always enslave your debtors?
Enslave? I resent that. Simply fair business. This man's fellows left without settling their debts, so he must make up the difference.
I know, it's standard trading rules. I just want to know where my crew went. I was only gone for 2 days. This isn't like them.
Yes, very sad that they would abandon you, especially while you were doing me a favor and helping repair one of my freighters.
Something about this whole situation stinks worse than an overcrowded Ronto stable. What kind of friends would just abandon a crewmate?
You think you know someone and they turn out to be a cheat. Oh, not like you, Matton. You honor your deals. A word is a bond in trade.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off? How much debt buys a man's life?
Oh, it isn't about the amount. After all, as a skilled mechanic, Matton is worth much more than what is owed, especially on this remote planet.
Oh, you flatter me, Eli. I guess we're best buddies now.
As I was saying, it's a matter of principle. I'm nothing if not honest in my dealings, and I demand the same. He'll be free to go when his friends turn up and the debt is paid. I honor my deals. Let no one say otherwise.
Perhaps I could settle some of his debt.
Thanks, but no thanks. No offense, but there's no point in exchanging debt to Eli with debt to you.
Besides, he is a hard worker. I'd prefer to keep him.
Do your debtors have a habit of running off?
It happens from time to time. Credits are scarce out here, and not everyone is as honest as Mr. Daisel here.
You'll get your money. My crew will be back.
Of course they will. Until then, however, I can make use of you as a mechanic. Very rare to find skills of your kind out here.
I want to go back to my other questions.
Of course. I'm here to serve.
We eventually help him out and get to help him leave that his debt there, but you can't do it right away. Let me see what you carry.
Of course. You're in a hurry.
Let's see. Crazy prices. Look at that. Insane. That's pretty good, actually. We'll be back. Be back later. Continue going. pardon me while I just blatantly steal from the Zerka Corporation.
Welcome to Adia. I trust you will find our facilities pass inspection. Zerka Corporation is very efficient.
You have nothing to be proud of, fool.
I'm sorry, I don't understand Wookiee speak. Shiri Wook, I think it's called. What did the Wookiee say?
You work on Kashyyyk and don't understand the language?
Zerka Corporation calls the planet Adian, and no, I don't understand the language. The local Wookiee leader has made it so we don't need to. Wookiees are unable to speak basic, but for the last decade, the residents of all local villages have been trained to understand it.
Why would a Wookiee leader do that?
I understand he works very closely with Zerka Corporation. He wants his people to work well with us. It eases tensions.
It makes my people more desirable as slaves.
What did he say? I don't usually have a translator I can ask.
He wants to rip your legs off and beat you with them. See, he's furious. You can barely control him.
I'm not sure I can answer. Janos is the spokesman for Zerka Corporation at this outpost.
What is your job here?
I'm conducting experiments on various samples of indigenous plant life. There may be untapped pharmaceutical resources here. Of course, that will take some time, and the Wookiees are a more immediate source of income. Please, I must return to my work. Farewell.
I think Zerka is missing an opportunity here. The forest could teach us so much.
Greetings again. How can Zerka Corporation serve you during your visit to Adia? Tell me about the planet. You called it G5623 before. G5623 is the numerical designation. The galactic basic name is Adia, chosen by corporate ballot among stockholders. It seems you are already acquainted with this world given your choice of traveling companion. I have been away for a very long time. You let the beast speak for you? You allow it more liberties than most of your customers. Allow it more liberties? What do you mean? He means that they are slavers that take my people from their homes and sell them to the highest bidder. Your current Wookiee seems displeased with the situation, but I fail to see a concern. You seem to be a satisfied customer. Zabar is no slave. He has pledged a life debt to me. Ah, a very difficult thing to stage. I commend you for it. So much easier than relying on restraining collars. Do not demean the life debt. Do not. I must warn you that you will be blamed for the actions of your Wookiee. Please call him off. Why? I should let him kill the lot of you. Why do Wookiees tolerate you doing this? It is not me personally. I merely represent Zerka Corporation at this outpost. There are other directors at other stations, of course. Arrangements have been made with the Wookiee leadership. Harvesting is handled as delicately as possible, relatively speaking. Persuade. Tell me about it. I might be more understanding if I know. Force persuade. You want to tell me about these agreements? I can tell you about the agreement. We supply arms in exchange for a supply of healthy Wookiees. We are kept profitable, and an agreeable leader is kept in power. It keeps the process from becoming a constant firefight. What is the leader's name? I believe his name is Chundar. I don't deal directly with them, thank goodness. Far too brutish. That was not a name I wanted to hear. It sounds as though your thrall has an opinion about our arrangement with the leader, but it doesn't matter. Chundar is unquestioned. What about it, Zabar? What's the matter? That is not something I will talk about. Not yet. Please, is there anything else? I have work to do. I have other questions. I need supplies. What is available here? Material goods, I would suggest you speak with the general vendor near the docking area. He keeps the store well stocked. That's where we just came from. They charge fair value mundane goods and armor. It's weapons you want, you don't need to deal with a Zerka representative. That would be me. If you're here to purchase local species, however, you must wait for a licensed Zerka corporation. What weapons do you have available? Stock armory that is open to all our valued customers. You may browse it at your leisure. Okay. I don't know if I'll get anything better here than blaster cannon. That's pretty sweet. For Zabar, maybe. Bowcaster. I got his bowcaster, but I want him melee anyway. Alright, I don't need any of this right now. I don't think. Okay, so it's really sad. Look at the Wookiee in the cage there. It's quite horrible. But rest assured, I am a Jedi and I will fix things on this planet. I will not allow them to continue to enslave the Wookiee people. Alright, let me see. I might change up the party. Let me see if there's any more dialogues with Mission.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I want to talk about your brother.
Don't tell me you believe Lena's lies. Griff might be working as a miner on Tatooine, but the rest of her story is Bantha Poodoo. You can't trust someone like her. At least Griff's free of her clutches. I'd like to go speak to the Zerka Corp rep on Tatooine if we have time. Maybe I can arrange to see my brother again.
We'll definitely be there. We'll find your brother.
I just hope he's not in any kind of trouble when we do. Hey there.
Let me ask her about this planet. Do you know anything about the planet we're on?
Well, I know Zalbar's from Kashyyyk, but he never liked to talk about it. He wouldn't even tell me why he left. I don't think the Wookiees like outsiders much. Sorry I can't be more help, you know? Is there anything else I can do for you? Okay, have it your way.
Alright, I just wanted to check, see if there was any more dialogue. I'm going to switch out Mission. Yeah, I'll keep her around for a few minutes.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adean. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed.
I'm going past you. I paid the landing fee.
I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
I'm going to go ahead and save. Wolfton Media says, power to the Wookiees! Indeed. Sound Engraver says, in love with the ambience. You can stay in Kashyyyk. Good, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, like I said, I mean, you've already heard some of the music from the game, but I know you'll like a lot of it. I don't know the game composer. I'm sure we can look it up, but... And we have Forest Kinrath. Time to attack. I think they can actually poison you, too. We should definitely stock up on some antidotes. Antidote. Alright. Can you sense it? The wind, the sound, the smells. I feel it all now that we are away from the spaceport. This walkaway is new, probably built by the slavers, but I remember the trees. My village is not far from here. What can I expect to encounter? Is there anything I can help you with? It is kind of you to offer, but my problems are very personal, and I'm not sure if I am ready to deal with them. I must warn you of one thing. I don't know if I will be help or a hindrance to you here. My father was very powerful, a chieftain. Perhaps his feelings have mellowed, but if my brother had his ear all this time, I may be very unwelcome. We'll deal with that when the time comes. That is what I am dreading. My shame was meant to be forgotten on some faraway world. I never thought I'd come back. Sorry, I've taken enough of your time. We should press on. Reactivate the droid. Let's see, how many repair parts do I have? I don't have a lot. Yeah, I'll leave it. I can handle this battle alone, I think. I already saved anyway. It's all good.
This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
My name is Odin Skyfighter. What happened here?
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious. We had to put it down.
You put it down? We're not animals. Zabar, let me handle this. But their disregard for the life of the Wookiee is too much. I have asked you to let me handle this. Honor my request. I will do so for your sake, not theirs.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot.
Do your superiors approve of you killing Wookiees?
Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? You're doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough.
This may cost you more than you know, fool. I won't allow you to enslave or kill another Wookiee.
Is that a joke? Who do you think you are?
Request a transfer. Move your patrol off-world.
I think I should pull in some favors and get us moved off-world, men.
Are you all right, Captain?
Are you questioning my orders? You don't want to do that.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
Light side points gained.
Yeah?
Alright. Get Mission with her demolition skills to recover the mines. One listener says, I feel really bad for this Wookiee. Yep. Wolfton Media wanted me to maim him. Always try to get away without violence if you can.
What?
Nice. Heading on down. Sounding River says Jeremy Sewell has done a few of the Elder Scrolls games. Other games, but I'm familiar with them. Oh, so that's the name of the... Okay, cool. Looks like Trooper was saying something. Now Wookiees are only violent off-screen. Yeah. Trooper says I'm too bust with Hogwarts mystery. I'm at the end of year 5. Oh, cool. You're reading the Hogwarts. Interesting. Sound Engraver says I would totally cosplay Mission after Bastila. Best girlfriend ever. Ever. Media says, at least I'm honest about my indifference to tyrannical slavers. Your indifference? Alright, cleared that out pretty well. so I don't think I'm going to keep on streaming here too much longer. Just want to get the lay of the land here in Kashyyyk.
Huh? Gotcha. Darn it. Gotcha. Darn it. Take that. Take that.
Yes?
Computer slice, the ID requirement, 10 spikes. Do I have? Oh, I only have 7 spikes. Require about primary functions. Station designed for field insertion and key patrol. I do need to, do something with that. I forget exactly what. I'll probably go back to the ship and grab some more spikes. Ah, there's some dark Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
No, he took me out. Okay.
Huh?
I forget this was always, these guys are always quite hard to nail. Should have used grenades. Where's my grenades? Mine. Plasma mine. Mine. Where are my grenades? I guess I... Shoot.
Yeah.
Totally been killed. Yep. I think I got to, try that strategy a little bit better. That's where I need my Jedi, so I'll go back and get Bastila for that. But I think that's a good place to call it a night nonetheless. And we'll come back and we'll finish exploring Kashyyyk and find out the mysteries of it. Eventually we'll go down to the Shadowlands, all the way down to the bottom floor of the Kashyyyk forest where the Wookiee themselves don't travel. It's a really cool place there. But let me check in with the chat again. Let's see. Media says, yes, I have no sympathy. If I drew my sword on them, they wouldn't be... Oh, indifference towards... I see what you're saying now. Gotcha. Ton Loveser is here. Welcome. Playing this game for the first time also. I'm somehow 70% dark side. Oh boy. I always go light side. Oh, and Lister says, they seem to have an infestation problem. Yes, they do. Those Kithrath are around everywhere. Trooper says, if you have homework and papers to grade, just knock them out. We can do playthrough in another 2 weeks. Yeah. Do have to go do some work, and get that done. But good having everybody here with me. It was about 2 hours that we played, so that was good. Somewhere around there. So nice stream, and we'll come back before too long. And like I said, actually, so tomorrow over on Catholic Bible Geek channel, we're finishing up our Silverchair book study. This Thursday, I will not be here for the Red Harvest book study because it's Holy Thursday, and I've got to do volunteering for some things at Mass for that evening. So I won't be here for the book study on Thursday evening. But if I get back, it's a little late. If I feel up to it, I might go ahead and just do another one of these game streams, so we've got some sort of Star Wars content going Thursday. And I'll see if Al's around. Maybe we'll just do the book study. Maybe we can pre-record it tomorrow night or Wednesday night and just release it on Thursday or something. I don't know. I'll see about that. That'd be pretty cool actually if we could do that to keep current. But that's all that's going on now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Owen Lister for another $4.99 super chat. Owen Lister, you are the man. Says be on the lookout for new superhero designs on the Facebook group. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, hopefully more of those dynamic Kirby-like poses too. That'd be awesome. Very cool. So, yeah, Phoenix Halcyon is here. Oh, yeah, Phoenix Halcyon, I need to email you again, too. Sorry, man, I just got, with Alyssa's, surgery and stuff like that, I got really behind on emails and whatnot. But, yeah, I am still interested in talking to you about what we were talking about, so I'll get back to you. Thank you for reminding me there. And, all right, Centaur Sixify? Centaur Sixify? If I'm pronouncing that right, welcome to you. But, yeah, thanks, everybody, for hanging out. It's been a blast, and, I will see you tomorrow for those who want to pop over to the Catholic Bible Geek channel for the book study. Otherwise, I might see you guys here for Thursday for something, whether a pre-recorded video or another game stream or both. But thanks for hanging out, and until next time, keep enjoying and digging deeper into the hero story.